Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Battlefield Bad Company 2. I'll be your host. My name is Create and Destroy. CREATE ANDSTESTORY. I'm ranked 31, and I just want to welcome you guys. I'm just going to go out and explain all the things of the game, all the basic things that you need to know to be successful in this game. And I'm just going to go through the weapons first off. You got the Assault. And the assault gun that I like to use is the AN-94 because it's high damage, high accuracy, high rate of fire, very, very effective weapon. And it's also one of the weapons that are adaptable with the 40 millimeter grenades. You have three of those. You got smoke, you have a shotgun, and you also have a grenade launcher. The pistol I use is just the strongest pistol in the game. It's very good for when you run out of ammo and you need to get enemies down very quickly. I'm going to go over the 40 millimeters right now with you guys. The first one you got is just a grenade launcher. Very effective if you either run out of grenades or need to shoot a very long distance grenade to destroy walls. The second one you got there is you got a shotgun. And what the shotgun can do is close range fire. You know, if you don't have a shotgun on yourself, it's very useful. Then you also have the smoke, which is very, very, very useful. I use the smoke a lot, especially for attacking on rush maps. You hide your enemies, you hide your friends behind the smoke. I use the extra grenades. Gives me 440 millimeters instead of two. I also use explosive power for the gun to make the gun stronger, and I use extra weapons for the tanks. The next ones you got here is you got the engineer. I use a G3, very equivalent specs to the AN-94 on the assault. I use the same pistol here. Excuse me, I don't use a pistol. I use a tracer dot. Tracer dart. The tracer dart can mark tanks, mark enemies, mark anything. I use a guided rocket launcher. I can guide it with my mouse as soon as I fire it. Great for long range or any kind of moving tanks. Use a mid-range scope in there, and same thing for the rest of that. Here I got an engineer. I use MG3. Very, very high rate of fire, very low damage, but that high rate of fire will make up for it, as you'll see later on in the video. Other than that, I use a defib. I use the same pistol, same everything. Recon, I use the strongest sniper in the game. Very high damage, very good for just shooting the enemy anywhere and getting them down. Next, some snipers like to use the goal, which is a very high accuracy. That's very good. I use a mortar, pretty much great for laying them down on tanks and any enemy infested areas. Some snipers like to use recons like to use C4s to blows up tanks. Excuse me, they're not snipers, they're recons. I use the extra long scope there and power my weapon up. Also, one thing I like to suggest to all recons is the SVU. If you're one of those recons that like to get in very close and personal, take the SVU equipped it with the red dot, and up close fighting, man, is two shots you kill someone just like a sniper, except that you don't need to be far away. You can be right up and close along with your squad there. That's something for you guys to try out in your free time. That's all the weapons there. I'm going to go right into the engineer. Then the engineer is a very, very good class, very adaptable, very useful to help your team out. Right here, I'm using the repair gun to repair tanks. You can repair anything: tanks, vehicles, helicopters, anything. I get 20 points per heal. It has a short cooldown time. That's why you see me stop there. It's a very short cooldown time, and you just go back and reusing it. Very, very easy points right here. I got about 140 points very easily just repairing a tank up. Also, I use the G3. It's very good for mid range right there. Take out two enemies there. It's an automatic. You can shoot and spray it if you like. It has a good clip size. But it's very good. It's a pretty stable gun, so you can pretty much use it anywhere if you're trying to shoot an enemy from long range to short range. To even if you just come up on a cliff and you see three enemies right there, you can just spray, take out two, and the last one you shoot it, take them out. Five enemies, one death. It's all good. G3 very adaptable. Here you got the missile guided rocket launcher. Um, and it's very good. It's strong. The closer you are to the tank, the more damage you do. So make sure you try to get up close and personal. You're taking tanks out. Like here is the missile guiding right here. This is what I love about it. From way across the map, we can shoot a tank and get some vehicle damage on it and slow it down. Very effective for getting a lot of assists and things like that. But also, you have the tracer dart here. I just played in a tracer dart. What that does is it makes a little red square. Um, and everyone on your team can see that red square from like mile down the map. And what happens is it also shows up on your mini map. Now I play in hardcore, so but even in hardcore, it still show up on your mini map. I can spawn right on a squad member, get even closer to it, shoot with a shot, and then recon can come down, lay down a mortar strike, take that tank out, boom. And tracer dart is really good because it lets your team know exactly where the tank is, so you guys can take that tank out. So that's very good. Here's an assault class. Assault class I use a lot. I use a lot of smoke right here. I'm just popping smoke grenades. I pop a smoke grenade on the charge, makes the enemy so they can't see me. Set a charge, run back in the house. Very interesting thing about the assault. You can spam grenades. You can literally just spam grenades. You have an ammo box here, and I can just take it and I can spam grenades at the wall, make sure the enemy doesn't come. Keep on laying down smoke so the enemy doesn't see me. Now, I ended up blowing up myself here, but still, it gave me enough time, and gave the enemy like enough time so they can set the charge. And also on the mini map, I don't know if you see it, but my team is now rushing in because they have smoke and they're protected. And I just took out that charge. We just took over that spot in the base. We're moving on. Now also, the assault is also very good for laying down attacks behind the enemy base, behind the enemy lines. I'll show you what this gun can do. This AN-94, which is a very powerful gun. Now it's not an automatic; it's a burst weapon, but still. Better yet, it still takes out enemies just like any other gun should. Very good clip size. I mean, take out two enemies there. Take out the sniper in the back here. Always want to make sure you guys take out snipers because they can really injure your team or hinder them. Pop a smoke. The same tactic here. Pop a couple smokes. The enemy can't really see me. They can't really just charge and disarm the charge. Gotta be careful. Set down that ammo box once again and just toss grenades and hopefully blow it up. Here goes the medic here. The medic here is very adaptable class. I love this class. Probably my favorite class. They have health packs. They shoot them down. You can just drop one down. Heal your teammate. You move on. Now this gun, very fast rate of fire. Now not very, doesn't do a lot of damage, but it also didn't take me long to kill that enemy. Now did it? Very close, very adaptive. Has a lot of bullets, a lot of ammo. So you can just keep on popping this thing off. Keep on shooting. Keep on killing enemies, and you don't have to worry about anything. Hurt some people, get some kill assists. Very, very good gun here. And also with the mid-range, very good accuracy. You can shoot down snipers like that, get headshots. Also, vehicles in this game, guys. Gotta use the vehicles. I mean, the enemy just took over a bit. We just took over enemy base. We're pushing them back. Now they're trying to take a tank back, but I'm not an engineer. But you know what? I see a stationary rocket launcher missile got it, and I just hop on it, and I take out two tanks right there. Bam. 200 points right there very quickly. So you got to know your surroundings, guys. Don't be afraid to hop on things just because you just might be a medic. And even so, I'm out of it, and someone's pressing Q, and they press Q. They tell me that they need a health pack. I drop them a health pack, get points there. So that's about like 260 points there. Also, another cool thing about the medic, guys. You guys want to really make sure if you play as a medic, then that you revive your teammates. I mean, not only does it give you enough points, gives you more points. I mean, even if you're on the attacking side, it'll give you little tickets back because all you guys have tickets, and it give you tickets back. So that's very, very useful. Plus, you get 50 points just for reviving your own teammate, which is just like getting a kill. And again, here you have the tank. A lot of tanks have different kind of weapons. Once you get a high enough rank, you can also get an alternate weapon. That missile that you seen came at me, that was from my other tank. It's very effective there. Very strong for killing other tanks, killing other people. I just killed the tank right there. It's 100 points. This particular tank happens to have a machine gun, and you see me firing it off in the right hand corner there. So when you get a high enough rank level, you can get an alternate weapon, and that one shoots off machine guns. Long distance there. Pretty adaptable tank. Now with the sniper, I don't really play as a sniper that much, but still here and there trying to fool around with him. This gun is a very strong gun. One shot kill pretty much anyone in the body. Doesn't need to be effective. If you shoot him in the foot, the head doesn't really matter. The hand, it'll pretty much take him out. Medic right there giving me some health. Snipers, not snipers, excuse me, recons, guys. You can pretty much lay down mortar strikes. Mortar strikes will provide cover for your team, provide smoke. People who are hiding behind rocks, like in this case, this guy right here, I can lay down a mortar strike to get out a tough person. I can just take out my sniper, shoot him in the leg. Also, guys, don't be afraid if you're a recon to use that pistol. This is the pistol I'm talking about. It's a 2-shot kill pistol. Has about 6 bullets in it. Very, very strong, effective. And also, if you're a recon, don't be afraid to get up and close personal, please, guys. A lot of recons like to stay back and shoot back and fire from safety, but I mean, that pistol can take 2 shots, kill 2 people out, take a knife to someone, and you can do some damage with that. Here goes your squad setup. Just explain this guys to you guys real quick. You got a squad set up here. You can switch in and out of squads, join, leave squads, and run the game, guys. Have fun in BC2. I'm your host, creating this